and you said you was coming out, why in the world would you say in 2012 that you're going to be debt-free? The bone collector will remind you that you haven't done too good with the last 3 women that you've been with. Why in the world would you suggest that you're going to get married in this year? The bone collector will tell you that you failed at SUSBO, BIPSI, LSUS. Why in the world would you go to the University of Phoenix? The bone collector, they only major in things that are dead and things that are past. But watch this. The interesting thing about the bone collector is this. If you are willing to go to the graveyard of my past and go through my tombstone and dig up my grave to pull up my bones, it tells me something about you. You messy and you dirty. Because in order to get some dirt on me, you got to travel through some dirt to pull it up. The bone collector. We have to be able to identify those facts, persons who are willing to be messy and dirty just to pull up something upon you. But see, here is your solution for the bone collector. Because when they bring the bones for you, listen, do you not know that it is illegal for you to disturb a grave and unearth a body without written permission? Can I talk to you? You can let people exhume bodies in your past without permission. You literally have to get a court order in order to go to court, to go to a graveside, open it up, and pull up somebody's bones. So the next time somebody brings up your past, you need to ask them if they ask the judge, God, to help with you with your stuff. Where is your court order? Because you're talking about something that's supposed to be paid. Curse every bone collector. Come on, y'all say bye-bye to the bone collectors. That's the one. Jesus. Blessing blocker, but there's some more.
God Almighty.
Let's see what else I got in my bag. The next blessing blocker is the superstar. You know, these are people who are stars in their own eyes. These are people who are spiritual celebrities, and through their lenses they see everybody's problems but theirs. They're superstars. They're always the victims, and they have a diva attitude. The superstars, you know, the whole world has to revolve around them, as if the party don't start till they get there. The superstars, they act like you can't get your blessing until they get their blessing, and the only way you get your blessing is if you sit around and follow them around till they get theirs. These superstars are problems because all of the world has to revolve around them. And watch this. Here is the hindrance of the superstar to you. You cannot fulfill your assignment because you're so connected to them trying to fulfill theirs. And when you look at them, you see stars in your eyes, and you ain't following these stars because you made them a star. But I curse every superstar spirit in the house because God says you gotta humble yourself up under the mighty hand of God. And anytime somebody comes into my life, I see the stars in their eyes. I back up because I don't want your autograph. I back up because no, I'm not in your fan club. I back up because God's done too much for me to be a cheerleader for you. I gotta back up off of you because see, I don't watch E, and I'm not trying to find out the gossip on your life. I'm my own star. I'm my own fan club. I'm my own president and CEO of Wonderful Drew in the Neighborhood. I got my own morning radio show. I got my own nighttime show. I follow myself around all day with a camera because I'm a reality show in the making. I'm not keeping up with the Kardashians. They need to keep up with me. I'm not trying to run around and see who's a real housewife because the fact if you were a real housewife, you wouldn't have time to be on camera talking If you were really a basketball wife, you wouldn't be looking for a child support check. You would actually go into the account and say, I can get it for myself. I'm trying to come to a place where we kill reality show mentality, where we perform for other people for their entertainment, but we literally come to a place where we say, God, I want to live for you, and God, have your way in my life. In fact, just lift your hand and say, I'm my own superstar. That was number two. That was number two. There's a couple more I need to get out of there.